Welcome to the overnight shift where hard conversations are tackled and juicy stories are shared from a millennial perspective. I'm your girl, Angel Livas.
And I'm your boy, Rodney Watts. This is a sacred space where we all are welcome and accepted and respected viewpoints are appreciated. Now, if you have people watch this is a sacred space where we all are welcome and accepted and respected viewpoints are appreciated. Now, if you have people watch this, I can hear myself. Welcome and accepted and it's you.
I heard you too. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm like, why can't I hear
happening?
You know, it's bloopers. It's okay. Let me start over. And I'm Rodney Watts. This is a sacred space where we all are welcome, accepted, and respectful viewpoints are appreciated. We don't have any hateration. Major Blige said we can't do it. Everything else, you will be blocked, and we will block you. We have done it before, and you will be deleted. So sit back, relax, have your favorite wine, and this is no judgment zone. Now to get things started, we're going to our viewer vault to pull tonight's question from the audience. Then we'll be introducing our newest segment to the show. So if you ain't got your wine or adult beverage, you're going to want to grab one now.
All right, so here is our question from our viewer vault. Now, I hope that the person is on because this person was very adamant about making sure that we were going to have this conversation today. So we are here to get your input. We want to share the question, but get that chat box lit. Like, we want to know that y'all are out there. And y'all ready for the viewer vault question of the day?
I am.
All right, here we go. So she starts off by giving us a disclaimer. So you know it's juicy. Okay. The disclaimer is, I am a female, FYI. I have a bit of an issue with someone that I'm dating right now. And we have been dating for 10 months. When I met her, she was married and still is, just separated. I told her over and over I can't commit due to her still being married. We stopped talking at some point for like a month, and then we reconnected. She said that her wife had moved back in, but it was a mistake to try again. And she only did it because she felt lost without me. She's back in the process of getting her divorce, and the wife is moving out. But it's been 11 months total at this point. She's moving to my city and transferring her job because I met someone new that is available and ready for what I'm ready for. So now she's trying to prove to me that this is where she wants to be. I really want to be with the married chick, and if she moves here, I am going to be with her. But what about her divorce? The new chick is really great. So she started seeing somebody else. The new chick is really great, but I've already broken off with her to see if the married chick is really going to put her money where her mouth is. If she doesn't, then I know I'll look stupid as F. What should I do if I really love the married chick? Should I give her time to prove it and move here? Or tell her to get a divorce first and start to date the new chick again to not be flat out of luck? What y'all think?
Ooh, I'm going to say this. Sis, thank you so much for the story. It's really, really juicy, and we live for stories like this, you guys. This is the type. Now, she set the standard for a letter. This is the type of letter that we want you guys to send us, because this is what we really want to read. Okay, wait, somebody said this. Why even get into it?
Before we get there, I want to know what you think, Rodney.
Okay, wait, I don't know. I mean, Rebecca was ready.
Hi, Rebecca.
Don't base relationship on potential. If they aren't right for you, don't date them now. People lose potential all the time. Okay.
Absolutely.
Rebecca, I'm going to say this, and to the person who wants to be not known. When people show you who they are, in the words of Maya Angelou, believe them. With that being said, beautiful, I would not be moving any forward with anyone who cannot get divorced. We're not going to play this divorce game. And you already said that they got back together, one upon a time. And then she broke your heart, and then you found somebody else who might be good for you. Now let's just keep it a book. Who might be good for you, but because you want to hold on to somebody, well, I don't understand. Cause we do this as human beings. Why do we always want the person who's not good for us? If we don't want the person who is right here, like pick me, but because we so caught up on the other person, we won't give that person the time. That ain't cool. So I'm gonna say you wrong and you are stupid.
Don't call her stupid.
If you go back to the person who's married,
We said a whole disclaimer about everybody is welcome and we are not going to insult people. So what we're not going to do is let you do that to her.
You can't block me on the show. Stupid. No, I don't think it's intelligent to wait on somebody to get the divorce paper signed. Because let me tell you this, baby girl. If they wanted you, if they truly wanted you, no papers would have been signed a long time ago.
So here's my other thing that I would like to add. If this is somebody who you have, had a relationship with while she was married, that also sets a precedent. What happened during that time? Was she still, with the person living together? Clearly, that's kind of like what it sounds like. So you want to make sure that when you are evaluating the value that somebody is bringing into your life, you want to make sure that it actually makes sense. I don't think that it's wise to get involved with somebody seriously, like something that you're seriously putting your heart, your time, and your effort into somebody who is married. Because at the end of the day, they're married. So they can at any point in time say, you know what, this was cute, but I realized that it's important for me to keep my family together. And you don't want to be at the end of that situation. Or she may get out of the marriage and feel like, yo, I just want to be free. I don't want to be tied down to anybody. You were transitional. And I appreciated you for opening my eyes that there's more to life than what I was a part of. But I personally, I would not bet on that.
Oh, well, let's see what's in the comments. What do y'all know? What do y'all think about this? Please comment on this lovely letter. Y'all waiting for my mason jar.
Yeah, I'm curious. Like, I would love for her to get some other input. Thank you, Rebecca, for your input. But yeah, no, it looks like the consensus is it's a no-go. Let that one go. You already found somebody else that, you're interested in. Explore that, see what happens. But always remember that there is something always out and available for you. I am drinking a lovely Pinot Noir, Rebecca.
Rebecca, I'm gonna show. Hello, for Rebecca. Rebecca knew. Hey, Rebecca, how you doing? Rebecca, no. I'm drinking this.
Rebecca, he don't know. We don't drink apothic. Nothing wrong with apothic for those that.
So I want y'all to know for all the new. I love to see new people. New people. This is a grown show. You always want to have your wine, have on your sexy PJs, and you can see what I have on. And you can see what Angel have on, and find the sexiest spot in your house, and you just sit back and enjoy the show. But Angel, Angel got a little person too.
Right. So here we go. So if you have a question that you would like us to answer about love, sex, relationships, please send us your questions. We will answer it on the Viewer Vote every week right here at 10 p.m. On overshiftShow.com or overnightshift.com. Sorry, y'all. It's that.
Overnight shift. Girl, you drunk already? What's wrong with you?
You saw me just open it. So yeah, feel free, send us your questions. We would love to answer it. We would love to be able to help you through and navigate through those situations.
Yes, honestly.
All right, so now it's time for our topic of the week. Rodney, you ready?
Bow, 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 bow.
All right, so our topic of the week is when personal freedom dies. What does that mean to you, Rodney, before I explain really what it is?
Well, no, explain it, because they might not know what that means. So, you only give them
So how many of y'all get into relationships or feel like you don't want to get into a relationship because of loss of freedom? You want to be able to do what you want to do when you want to do it, and you don't want to have to ask for permission. Well, that's what this conversation is all about. Do you lose a sense of self? Do you lose a sense of freedom by entering into a committed relationship? Now, I know a lot of people during COVID, this has been a very interesting season. There are marriages that were supposed to happen this year that have been called off. There are people who have just run off and got married with the quickness. I've seen it all. So I'm curious to know
People
how.
finding out that they partner had relationships with somebody who they work with.
Oh Lord, who business you putting out in the streets? Yeah, it's a lot. I've literally seen it all. Like in the course of the last month, I've seen marriages called off. I've seen new relations formed. Yeah. Oh wait, Rebecca said we should ask for permission. Is that like a joke, or are you still single?
But let me give y'all my point of view of this topic, because this is really baffles me. And again, I know this is a no judgment zone. He said my sister. But it really baffles me, you guys, that how you guys get in a relationship or marriage and act like you have a new second set of parents or a new mother or a new father. You are still that same individual that you were before you got married. What I don't get, Angel, is this. How in the world can you tell me that because I'm married, now I gotta ask permission to do stuff? If you married me, I would truly hope that you trust me. I'm not gonna ask you, oh, I'm going outside to hang out with my friends. I'm going outside. I would inform you now. I'm not gonna be disrespectful. I would inform you and let you know that, hey, babe, I'm going to hang with my bros. I'm going to over my cousin's house. I'm going to a bar. I'm going to do this. I'm never asking anybody permission to do anything. Now, again, I'm not being disrespectful. I'm going to let you know where I'm going. But I have seen people literally ask, hey, babe, can I go to this party? And they got to wait for a yes or no. Or you got to track it on you sharing your location on your iPhone. Like, what? Are y'all penitentiary? This is marriage or a dictatorship? Let me know what it is. Because I don't understand. I want to know what y'all got going on in these comments too. Because I, for one, am not for the foolishness. For one, you should trust me, honestly. You should truly trust me that I'm your partner, that I love you, and that you will be with me and know that I am not going to do anything stupid to jeopardize our love or our marriage. Now, if you want a dictatorship, you need to go on to break the Great Britain and leave America alone. Unfortunately, America is trying to go to the dictatorship with Donald Trump, but it's a whole nother show.
Oh,
but
no. Here we go.
We're not having it over here on Watch Avenue. Now, Angel, I don't know what she do for a household. She different from me, but hey.
Okay, says the young one who has never been married. So let me give you another opinion. I come from the mindset of it depends on the situation. So when you're married and you have children, it may not come. You don't have to say, ma'am, can I go to hang out with my boys today? No, I'm not saying do that, but at least be like, okay, well, hey, do we have any plans scheduled? You know, is there anything going on with the kids? Oh, okay, cool. Like, well, I'm going, I was planning to go hang out with the boys. Like, yeah, like that's essentially still asking, but it's not the same way as going to your parents and saying, is it okay if I go hang out with Billy and Bob? No. So it is a level of respect. It's not that you have to just have permission. It's out of consideration. It's out of like, hey, what is going on? Do you have something planned for us? Your partner might be planning a special evening for you. You don't even know. But if you're set in your ways and you're just like, oh, well, I'm about to go do whoop, whoop, whoop. That now you have messed up the girl or your guy's plans and they're just like SOL. You're cool with that?
I feel bad for you. I truly do. And
well, but I think again, that's one perspective. The other perspective is I don't like to find out stuff like from somebody else. So if you tell me, yo, like, I'm going to happy hour after work at this restaurant with some coworkers, And one of my girls sent me a picture of you at a club, not at the restaurant doing happy hour, but in a club happy hour. And it's never made mention to me. Oh, I got a problem with that.
Well, he did say happy hour. He didn't say what time we're
He
at.
said restaurant. You know, I want to know firsthand from my partner. I don't want to find out on my own or have somebody else. I definitely don't want to have somebody else tell me.
Yeah, okay, Angel. So look, I agree with you wholeheartedly. However, I don't agree with you with anyone asking questions, asking permission to go somewhere. Again, I'm okay with informing you where I'm at. Babe, I'm going here. Babe, I'm here.
You don't think that's not considerate? Like to just be like, hey, do we have anything going on tonight?
I will hope that we have a community, but that's a whole other topic. Now, if I ain't communicate with y'all there about what's going on today, that's a whole other issue. We talking about permission. You're still on the topic at hand, love. Okay? Topic at hand is, do you ask
Don't
permission?
try to come for me, Rodney. Stop trying to come for me.
Communication was 2 weeks ago. Go back and watch that. We had a whole topic about communication. This topic is about asking for permission. And I'm going to tell you this, the good people of the overnight shift. If you have to ask permission to go somewhere, I highly doubt that is a relationship for you. Because unless you in the BDSM community, you in that dumb and sub type thing, then I understand. But if you just BDSM.
What did that stand for?
That's a whole nother community where they have.
Or you using the acronyms, and our listeners and viewers may not know what it is. So if you gonna say it, what it mean?
Well, what it is?
What
it is songs and is subs and subs. Shit, I don't know. Y'all know what I'm talking. Look up BDSM.
Something you don't know what it stands for.
I know it is, but I don't want to say it's wrong. So basically, you have a dominant person and you have the not dominant person. So the dominant person would tell this person how to do, what to do, and how to do it.
So like the dominant and the submissive.
Yeah, there you go. That one. So yeah, they have if you in that type of stuff, that little kinky stuff, and you like that issue. But I'm talking to the regular folks.
Would you do that? Because you always talking about all these positions and things you like to do. So would you?
I'm not doing no BDSM. That's not.
Why?
Because you ask for permission to eat. It's weird. I'm not doing. Again, I don't like to be told. I'm not asking you to be a human. Like, oh wait, somebody said something.
Oh, that's what it stands for, or no?
No, it's so many different things in the BDSM community. Okay. But yeah. But Angel, we have something new and something excited. So I just want to get the people ready for it. And you guys, I really came up with this because I really thought this would add a new level of excitement. It's a little competition between me and Angel. But let me tell y'all what this new segment is for our show. So here's how this is what the new segment is, you guys. So I'm super excited to weave in our newest segment to the overnight shift. Maybe because it's inspired by me. But seriously, I think you will really enjoy it. It's called What in the World. Okay, the acronym for it is WITW. WITW stands for What in the World. Okay, here's how it works. Angel and I will search for the craziest, most outrageous stories around sex or relationships. We'll share the story that we think that will fit the bid. Okay, then you'll be the judge to declare who won What in the World, and I hope I'll be the winner of this week. So, Angel, ladies first, what is your What in the World story today that you found on the internet?
So here's the thing, y'all. We did not set parameters, which I was trying to set parameters around. I wanted it to be like news stories, because I found some crazy stories that have happened in years past. Like, for instance, CNN in 2016 did a whole 30 minutes of hardcore porn. It aired on national television for 30 minutes. And I thought that was absolutely great. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Were you watching CNN that day?
I wasn't, but I heard about it.
And so I saw something like that, and I was like, ooh, that would have been great. But it was in 2016. So I wanted to find something more current. Rodney, what year is your topic from?
It didn't say. It did not say. Honestly, it did not say. I found on the website. I did, you know, give credit to the website I found it from.
I know you did. Okay, so my story is a recent story, and it was actually in The Guardian. And I thought it was interesting based off of our conversation that we had last week about religion and sex and all that kind of stuff, right? Well, the head of Liberty University, which is a highly conservative Christian university, right? Their president would watch and enjoyed watching his wife have sex with this young guy. And so it was a huge scandal around it that he had to end up stepping down from his position as the head of Liberty University. And I just thought that was really crazy and interesting because, you know, in the Christian community, why are you frowning? I had to find a recent story. That's why I said you found like an old story that is really kinky, but whatever, I digress. But that's my story. But the thing is he's an ally for Donald Trump. And they said that because of this guy, it's why Trump was able to win the election in 2016. So yeah, there's a lot of twists and turns to this story. But yeah, there was like this whole thing, and it just came out about his whole like sex life and the wife, you know, having sex and him getting turned on by watching his wife have sex with this young guy. That's my what in the world story of the week.
Well, we know who lost this.
Whatever.
So
it's a juicy story.
For my what in the world this week, this came from a website called sextalk.com. Okay. So according to sextalk.com, this is what a lady wrote in. My first boyfriend asked me to make myself produce breast milk so I could feed him. He ordered vitamins and wanted me to order a breast pump. I was 19 and no kids at the time. Glad I noped the fuck out of that. Now, I want to know, that is why there is a what in the world to me, because who is drinking breast milk? Like, is that really a thing? Like, y'all out here trying to tell 19-year-old girls to produce breast milk?
Oh, my word. You guys get to be the judge. You tell us who you think had the what in the world story of the week, because we don't know when that story was from. No shade, but my story is recent. It's very current. It's from like the last like couple months. And I'm going to put a limitation. We have to be able to fact check and date that it is a story within the last 7 days.
Ain't nobody posting stuff like that. Now, I'll tell you this. As long as it's fun
all the time
and it's interesting, then I say go for it. But you know, it's always a sore loser who always trying to put parameters on stuff.
I got started.
Don't nobody care about no school professor, no school president having sex and watching his wife have sex with somebody young. Everyone does that. Ex Donald Trump.
Anyways, y'all are the judge. Who do you think won our what in the world of the week? And your audio keeps going.
Would you? Is it?
Yeah, but go ahead.
I hear myself just fine. Is it really going out?
Don't worry about it. Keep going.
Now, see, now you freezing. It is what it is. So, would you want your husband to drink, or your boyfriend, whatever you have, to drink your breast milk?
So, I think it's interesting. Like, I do know men who have done it. I do. And I remember when I was nursing, my husband was not like, he was not interested. But I was just like, I'm just curious, like, what it tastes like.
You never tasted your own breast milk?
I'm sure I have. I'm sure.
Now that's nasty as hell.
I mean, it's not like I lifted my boob up, put my nipple in my mouth, and it. No.
So I really don't know how the hell you taste your own breast milk.
Leaks, all types of ways. I'm not studying. Where are you? I'm not studying you. So where are our viewers? We want to know what it is that you guys think. Who won the What in the World of the Week? And to Rodney's question, have you ever tasted breast milk? And I guess
I hope not.
I don't know. He's extra.
I hope not. No, people out here really tasting breast milk.
What'd you say?
I said I hope people out here really tasting breast milk now.
Again, if it's your wife and y'all got a baby, I don't think it's a big deal.
But
like close to your mic, it sounds like.
Am I really going in and out for real?
No, you're good. You're good. You're not in and out anymore.
Hold on, so I'm going to give me 1 second. I'm going to step away and fix it. Let me see. I might do something. Hold on, give me 1 second.
All right, and while Rodney does that, I know that you guys like my What in the World best. It's okay. We don't have to do a vote. I'll just take it for this week. And so I'm really excited to. Hold on. Let's see. Whoops, wrong person. There we go. To share with y'all some different things. Segments to this show. And throughout the course of the day, you're going to be introduced to the second one. So the very first one is the What in the World. And as Rodney stated earlier, if you just joined us, because we have a couple people who just joined us, the What in the World thought of the day is where we will share a story that we find in the news that is all around how do you, I don't know what you did, but I was like, look, super tiny right now. Never as an adult tasted breast milk. You will have like conversations around the articles, and then you will have the opportunity to vote on the best article of the week. All right, so Rodney, it's time for our commercial. You have it ready? Our sponsor segment?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought it was being brought to us by Apothic. I thought that's what.
Oh yeah, you know what? I've been drinking. So guys, this month, this show is sponsored by Lord Jesus. I ain't drunk out for real. This show is sponsored by Apothic. It's red, it's good. As you can tell, I have been drinking it and I've really been enjoying it. Like, this is some good wine. I really encourage you guys to go buy it. You can buy it in all your wine stores. Preferably, you will go to Publix. That's where I get my wine from. Where do you get your wine from, Angel?
I have it shipped to me.
Oh, you real bougie. I have mine shipped to me.
Shut up. It's COVID. I don't go out in the streets if I don't have to.
So you don't go out in the streets, Angel? You gonna sit here and lie?
If I don't have to, I said. Okay, so anyway, so we've gone through all of those different segments. We actually really want to hear from our viewers. Y'all are out there. We see y'all up there. So talk back to us. Let us know what y'all are thinking. Some different things that you feel like is going on. All right. So our viewer vote question, our second viewer vote question of the day.
Yes. So let me tell y'all about the viewer vote question. One thing me and Angel want to make sure that we really love that y'all email us and ask us questions and trust us, our opinion, our opinion for your situation. So we want to say, first and foremost, thank you so much because y'all have sent in a lot of viewer votes and a lot of good letters.
From all over the world. Like,
yes.
all over the U.S. Crazy.
Yes. But all right, here's our last question from our viewers. Lord, vote.
Rodney, did you share? Did you do a? Did you share the? Did you do a? What you call it? Leon said there's only. But did you share the? What is it called? What that you normally do?
I did. Yeah. So Facebook has switched it. It's no longer let y'all guys be combined. I see 14 people in one thing and then 20, so it's like all over. But it don't matter if it's 3 of y'all, if it's 2 of y'all. You here? Let's talk. Okay. So here's the question for Angel.
Oh yeah.
Should people continue to talk to their ex after starting a new relationship?
Okay, so I think that this depends on the relationship. I know with everything with me, I know everything depends. So when you think about if you're just dating somebody, no. I mean, like you can still be cool with the people. I know most of the people that I've dated, I'm still cool with, right? But I can't say that right after we broke up that I was still buddy buddy calling them, talking to them, hanging out with them all the time. I think that you have to grant yourself a little bit of time and space. If you're married and you have children, you have to be able to talk to your partner, even after a divorce, because you guys need to be able to co-parent civilly. And so that's my opinion. I mean, I know some people like now here's a better question. Once you are in a relationship, a committed relationship, do you still talk to your exes? And do you have a problem with your partner talking to their exes? I know I did, because homegirl was calling like, hey, I got a flat tire. Can you come help me with my tire? That's not a job for your ex who's in a relationship.
Say that again, Angel.
So one of my exes, well, my ex-husband, when we were dating, his girlfriend at the time, well, his previous girlfriend before me, one day had called him.
Are you telling yourself when he was in a relationship and you was trying to be a home wrecker because you said girlfriend?
No, I was the girlfriend.
Oh, okay. To try to make sure.
No, I was the girlfriend. But she called him and was like, hey, I'm on the side of the road. I got a flat tire. Can you come help me? And he went, but we definitely had a conversation about it. But in his mind, he felt like, well, I'm still friends with her. I don't want anything bad to happen with her. I don't think she should be stuck on the road.
He said he's what with her?
He said friends.
No. So let me tell y'all something. Let me make sure y'all hear me and see me. Y'all can see me. Let me look into the camera. Can y'all see my face? So once we not talking no more, ain't no friendship, ain't no none of that unless we got kids together. Like we ain't got no children. I'm not gonna be communicating with you about what's going on. Angel, what does that make sense to you?
Mm-mm.
What is what I don't understand is how y'all let these folks trick y'all like that. How in the world are y'all not together but you're still having sex? You're still hanging out. You're still doing this. You're still doing that. You're going to change tires. You might be washing laundry. So why do y'all break up? I mean, I really want to know what is the purpose of breaking up with someone and still give them everything they want, and you still a phone call away? Help me make it make sense. How in the world I'm not with you no more? I'm in a whole nother situation, and you telling me you can call me and I'm dropping what I'm doing to go to you, attend to your needs. So are we really broken up? Or we just don't have a title no more? Because I don't get it, Angel. I hope you and I here doing something.
I stand in agreement with you. I stand in 100% agreement with you. But
that should be a red flag not to talk to him. But hey, we got.
Well, that's the thing, though. I feel like that is one of the things that, for me, being relocating to a new area, I would have had the expectation if I just recently broke up with somebody and I still talk to them on occasion. And it's when guys like, I would probably reach out and be like, yo, can you come help me? Like, this is my situation. Now, if you said no, I probably would never talk to you again. But yeah, I think that there would be like some type of expectation that you would show up for me. In this case, I let him go. But like I said, we had a whole conversation around it. Like, let me explain what will never happen again. You need to make some executive decisions. If that's what you want to be able to do, then you can do that. I just won't be here for it.
He would have went in the first place.
See, but that goes back into asking for permission, right? Like I like to give people the freedom to do what they would really want to do. Let me see what your character is. Let me see what your level of integrity.
What you not gonna do is trick the people. There's two different things. Man. You're not gonna trick them. Now ask them to go outside and do stuff. That's I'm not asking to do that. But you telling me that you're going to go, you're not going to say, hey babe, I'm going to help my ex change their tire because it was flat on the road. I would have said, hey babe, pack your shit while you're going. He won't be coming back here. Hey babe, my ex mom is in town, so I'm gonna go see the mom. We good friends. Well, hey babe, you might as well go get back with that person because you won't be coming back over here.
So wait, you have a problem with them saying the mother?
Hell yeah, y'all not together. When you break up with everybody. It ain't no oh, we good friends. Let me tell you one more thing that bothers me. I'm not the type of friend. Just say one of my best friends get a relationship, right? I'm not the friend to get my best friend's current boo phone number. Because why do I need my best friend's current boo or I don't care if they've been together for years. I'm friends with you. At the end of the day, you are my friend. Whoever you date is none of my business. So you telling me that I'm supposed to be having your boyfriend's phone number, your girlfriend's phone number? Why? You don't do that in my household. That's just we don't do that. We're not gonna have no mixed signals.
Well, what's the explanation for it?
Because my grandmother told me this one day.
No. What's the well? Tell me what your grandma said first.
She said you don't ever let nobody know what's going on in your household. With that being said, should no friend of yours have anybody's phone number you dated? Because they're your friend. Because guess what? You people, I'm attached. That's bro-in-law. No, the hell it ain't. Because if I'm done, you done. So where's your loyalty? You get what I'm saying?
Right.
They made a whole song about loyalty. Where's your loyalty? Because if I'm done with that person, you done. And if you're talking about, we still cool, well, you ain't my type of friend. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't get with all that. And this question talking about should people continue to talk to ex after starting a relationship? The answer is hell to the no. And if you are that person, then you don't need to be with anyone else because you're not over your ex, y'all. Unless y'all got kids, that's the only reason why I feel like y'all need to be in communication. Because if you got a business, you can write emails all day. This need to be paid, that need to be paid. Ain't no conversation need to be had unless it's something really crazy gonna mess up the money in our household. But if you ain't got no kids,
wait a second, Rodney, because I feel like you always bring this up. When you're in a relationship, do you always live with the person? Because I feel like you're always like in our household. So
no, I mean that's our money. We're together. So what's yours is mine, what's mine is yours. I ain't gotta live with you. But it's ours.
So wait, so even if y'all just dating, what's yours is mine?
No, I said relationship. See, Angel, that's 2 weeks ago episode. You need to catch up.
Okay, so boyfriend, girlfriend. So
that's our money. That's our money.
So when we're in a relationship, my money is your money and your money is my money?
When I want to, like, let me break that down because I feel like you getting missed.
Okay, break it down. Let me put my hair back.
So say like if they like, I need $75. I'm not gonna ask you what you need it for. I'm gonna give it to you.
Okay.
Because I'm with you, and vice versa. So if you need money, I'm not gonna question unless it's a crazy ass amount. I'm like, well, why the hell you need $1,000? What's going on? But if it's just like $100, $200, $50, it's okay because we together. Like we probably spend that plus some in a week. So why am I gonna be worried about what you're doing? But that comes with trust, Angel. You have to trust who you're with. You have to know who you're with. Because people jump in relationship don't know the person's last name, let alone the mom and daddy name. You get what I'm saying? That's why I said 2 weeks ago, dating is when you're dating multiple people to find out who you want to be with. You go on one date tomorrow with one guy, and another day with another one, and another day with another one. When you are exclusively dating, that means y'all are cut off to people
and y'all are trying to see, are we gonna work exclusively to be into a relationship? Then once y'all feel like y'all match in jail, y'all in a relationship. But to me, I feel like I feel like for one,
Matt's in jail. What you
match
say?
in jail, like y'all jail with each other.
Oh, match and jail. See, I was thinking AIL.
Oh hell no, we don't do no inmates. Yeah, but I truly feel like when you do that, Angel, that gives you a way to feel like you already you already went through all the hoops to me. Because I have a very strong process when I'm in a relationship with you. I ask 1,001 questions. I want to know about your credit score. I want to know about all this stuff because that matters to me. When I'm in a relationship with you, I potentially want to marry you.
So what if their credit score is like a 200, but you love everything else about them?
It has to make sense. Did you get divorced? Did you have something that was very detrimental to your finances? If you walk around 30 plus years old with a 200 credit score, you are not for me. Hold on, Leon disagreed. Leon said, nope. When the ring on the finger, your money is my money. To a certain monetary value, I'll share it share it when requests without questions asked. Okay. But I think did I say that in a way?
You did. But I just wouldn't go as far as to say my money is your money. So let me ask you this. When do you start telling somebody that, okay, if you ask all of these questions before you commit to a relationship, right? When do you have the money conversation? When do you say?
Okay. So let me tell you something. When I go on a date with you, I have 3 questions I ask to let me know if I'm going to continue. The first date. Let me know if I'm going to continue to go into another date. I ask about your credit.
On the first date?
Yeah, I ask about your job.
Do you tell them ahead of time to be prepared with their resume?
No, I'm just saying what I asked. You should already know this. Ask about your job, what kind of job you have, and I ask about your spirituality. So if any other 3 questions I don't like to answer to, I automatically go about my business. And I feel like if you don't want to tell me your credit score, just say, hey, you can say it's good, it's decent. I don't even know the number. But I need to let you know that you not right here post the you got phone calls every day. Hi, I'm looking for someone to collect the debt. I ain't got time for all that. Look, Andrew, I'm 29 years old.
With COVID. That's a little normal right now.
I'm 29 years old, Andrew. I'm 30. I'll be 30 in January. I will pray and hope. Now, like I said, I don't want people to think I'm me. I'm very understanding if you went through a divorce or you lost your job or something like that. I understand that. But when you are working a job and you're not trying to do anything, your finances out there, you need to be dating no one. Because when your money ain't right, you ain't right for me. Because I can take care of myself. So I'm not going to add on nobody else's burdens on top of mine. Especially not no money. Angel, I like to do stuff. I like to go places. I like to hang out. I like to travel and stuff like that. So when you around here running from the folks from a $400 credit card bill, you ain't the person for me. Like, I mean, I'm just sorry. I work too hard. I work for myself. I work too hard.
I think asking somebody's credits, maybe, I mean, I'm new to the dating world, so I don't know, but I feel like asking somebody's credit score on the first date, that's a lot.
I say, what is your credit like? I didn't say your credit score. What is your credit like? You can say it's good. That's good enough for me. I don't need to go in detail. It's good or it's challenged. If it's challenged, okay, that's X1. 2, what kind of job you have? If it's making on a certain salary, that's X2.
But that's what I'm saying. How do you ask them, like, okay, so what's your salary within that job?
No, I mean, with your type of job, I would actually, I have common sense. I know you have some type of money.
I don't know, Rodney.
But if you say you don't believe in God and you automatic X out, I don't even deal with you.
True.
And I don't care if you got the other 2 right. You don't believe in God, you done. It ain't no coming back from that. It ain't no let's try to nope. I'm not here to do all that, convert you. I need you already saved. If you ain't saved, you ain't the person for me. And let me tell y'all something, it is okay to have standards for your life. Just like these jobs have standards for you to apply for them, you need to have standards for who can apply to be with you. There's nothing wrong with that. And I really feel like people say, your standard's too high. No, it ain't. You just ain't qualified. And that's okay. Just like you weren't qualified for that job, they gave it to somebody else. Jobs do it all the time. I don't understand how we let all these jobs get all these rules. You gotta wait 3 months till you get your benefits. You gotta wait this long to get your 401k match. Apply that shit to your life, to your relationship. It's okay to do that. And if you want somebody to make a certain amount of money, that's okay. And if that person don't make it, that's okay too. Somebody else can want them. But I have certain parameters that I set for myself because it's what I want. And guess what, people? I meet people who meet my standards. They just don't make it because they do stupid shit. But that's a whole nother question. You know what I'm saying? So it's people out there, you guys, that will meet your standards. So I'm not, now if it's outrageous and it's just something crazy, now you can't be making 30,000, you're looking for a millionaire. That don't make no sense to me. You make 30,000, don't go too high. Like, I don't understand. So, I mean, Angel, how do you feel? Angel, what is your first date questions? I'm really intrigued now because you are very blown. Like, what are y'all talking about on the first date?
So we have a wonderful question from Leon. Let's go to Leon's question. Leon, your childhood best friend you grew up with since 4 or 5 years old, dating somebody for 7+ years, tells you they're getting married to you, then introduce them to you for the first time ever after getting engaged. Shouldn't you meet the person 1 to 2 years into dating, not the engagement?
I feel like that's your friend business. And if your friend want to hide someone and makes you date, let me tell y'all, this is what I do when I get in a relationship. My friends will always be the Angel. Are you frozen or your face is looking down?
I'm stuck. I'm still looking at this comment.
Oh, okay, I'm trying to make sure. You was like, are you having a stroke?
Sorry.
I'm worried.
I'm like, what is going on? Go ahead. Sorry.
But honestly, y'all, when I am really liking someone, I focus my friends might not hear me for a month and a half because I'm putting my energy into somebody I want to be with. My friends should already know we were friends. It ain't nothing wrong.
You're gonna be there.
Call me, I'm gonna be there. But like, give me time to focus on somebody I want to be with. So I don't see nothing wrong with that. That's just me. How you feel?
I agree. I'm a very private person, so it's very possible that people may never meet my significant other or somebody that I'm dating for a very long time. Yeah, until and that's if you're even invited to the wedding. So
they friends though, Angel. Now you going too far. You said they friends.
I am. These are people that I'm friends with too. It depends on how close I am to you. Just because I've been friends with you since I was 4 or 5 doesn't mean that I talk to you and you're in my inner circle and I talk to you on a regular basis. I have friends that I've known for years, but I don't talk to them every day. I would not consider them part of my inner circle. My inner circle is extremely small. I mean, I have people that I've been friends with since I was like 11. I mean, like, oh, you're saying like 7 years that they've been dating. Yeah, it's possible. Like, I mean, there's a lot of factors.
Y'all must not be that good of a friend if you ain't came over the house and never met the person.
Well, that's what I'm saying too. Like, do y'all live in the same state? Like, I understand y'all are best friends. I see. But like, do y'all live in the same state? Are there conditions? Have you heard the person talk about this individual? Or maybe y'all just aren't good friends as you think.
Yeah, they might
not. My best friend gonna know. My best friend will know. Other people may not know. Wow. Have you told any of his girlfriends or her girlfriends before or boyfriends before?
I'm just saying, ain't no way. Oh, he said no. Well, there you have it.
Or maybe the significant other asked that nobody know about it.
You know, well, that's. Well, I want to say that was no. You ain't back. You ain't run away from this. Now, what are your first date questions?
So I haven't been on a first date in over 12 years. So I don't know. I do remember. Stop. I mean, I ain't been out with nobody for real. Unless it's somebody that I already knew, that really doesn't count. Like, so I do remember, like, I would ask, like, do you have, like, are you married? That was definitely one of my first questions, because I would always find that a lot of people would say that they're not, or they would act like they're not. I've actually been in relationships with people not knowing that they were married. Like, it was crazy. Like, family trips and all with them. Had no idea. I digress, though. So that's one of my first questions that I do ask, like, are you married? Another question that I typically ask is, like, what are you looking for? You know, just so we're on the same page. I think that the religious question is a great question. I typically don't ask. I can typically fill that out without asking. So yeah, I mean, I think that maybe for next week's show, that'll be my homework, to come up with my questions. Because like I said, I haven't been on a date in, like, with a newbie, like I said, it's been at least 12, 13 years.
You so dry over there. It's not even. It's sad.
I am not dry. You're gonna stop compressing that over my life.
Sahara Desert.
I have not been on a date with somebody new. I was married. You're not gonna make it sound like, oh, I'm just like this nun over here.
Bernadine. I'm not Bernadine. What was the other one name? Gloria. It's been a year. Gloria, it's been a year. Okay.
Wait a second. Leon said he ain't never dated nobody.
What?
What you mean you ain't never dated nobody? You've never had a date?
Oh yeah, he did tell me that.
Like, ever?
Where
do you live, Leon?
Leon, we're gonna help you find somebody.
So,
we got that's new, Angel, so let's talk about it.
What?
We got something new, so let's talk about our other new segment we added to the show.
Oh, yeah, we only got like 5 minutes. So y'all ready for this part? All right, so this is our other newbie. So this is our Try Something New segment. Every week, Rodney will give you a sexual position to test out. Do something new. And it's Rodney and not me, because Rodney in these COVID streets and I'm not. So
and this one you try.
Whatever. So what's your position of the week for us, Rodney? What you teaching us today?
Oh, and you don't drive, Leon? Well, they got Uber. Okay, you guys. So this is for the people who are in boring marriages, boring sex lives, and boring relationships, and people who are dry. And once they do get back on riding the bike again, I'm going to teach y'all and tell you about sexual positions that can make your bedroom experience awesome. I mean, super awesome. We're going to have some, these going to be some damn good positions. You're going to be like, woo, wee. Okay. So, for the first time, our first ever sexual position is called the corkscrew. Okay? Again, it's called the corkscrew. Okay, this is how you do it. Okay, I'm going to give you directions of what you're supposed to do. And
you going to give us a visual too?
Who's going to do what?
You going to give us a visual too?
We'll do all that, OnlyFans. All right. Well, let me read this. So how to do the corkscrew. Do it near the edge of the bed or on a bench. Rest on your hip or forearm and press your thighs together. Your partner stand, entering or grinding from behind. Why, you want to know? Keep your legs pressed together during the sex position. Allow for a tighter hold on your partner as they thrust. Make it even harder. You can do this. Instead of letting your partner do all the work, try thrusting your hips slightly to match the tempo. And that is called doing the corkscrew. You like my sexy voice? Oh,
that's your sexy voice? I just thought you were trying to read.
I was trying to get it to you.
Okay. So essentially, it's just pinching everything together so you can make it a little tighter.
Oh, somebody said we need pictures. They do. No, they don't have pictures. I'm sorry. The website I found had like 2,000 ways to have sex and there's no pictures.
You don't need pictures. Use your imagination.
Yeah, we
Sleep
can't
on the
call
edge
it.
of the bed. Yeah, because we're not about to get written up for porn.
I know.
I get thrown in jail. Yeah, so like, I mean, I feel like you can do that really anywhere. Just kind of be bent over. You can do it over a kitchen counter, the sink, the bed, tighten those leg muscles, and go to work. Nice. And it's so funny, like, you realize that some of the things that you've been doing, like, they actually have names, and you just didn't know.
So is the person your thigh or your vajayjay?
What? No,
So-
I mean, yeah, they would be in your vajayjay, but like you're kind of like close, like your legs are closed, like yeah.
So can you match with the tempo?
Oh yeah.
Not that dry.
No, I'm definitely not as dry as you make me sound. Horrible.
Yeah, I know she really dry out for her. Like, it's really sad.
Whatever. All right. Well, this has been our show for today. Like, it's gone by really quickly. Did you enjoy today, Rodney?
Huh, what you say?
I said, did you enjoy today?
I really did. So, Angel, what is your thought of the week?
So my thought of the week is to dare to do something different. Throughout this next 7 days, I encourage everybody to step outside of their traditional box and do something different, whether it's something I'm sure Rodney will do, which is probably along the sexual lines, or if it's just stepping outside of what you would traditionally do and talking to somebody or at work. Do something different. Dare to be different. That's my thought of the week. Rodney?
My thought of the week is I hope Angel find her some good old sex before next week.
Some good old what?
I just hope that she can find the best things in sliced bread because I'm really tired of her over here just being dry. So that is my thought of the week.
I am not dry, but whatever. All right, y'all. Don't mind him. Don't mind him. Okay? This is the end of the show. This week's overnight shift. Just remember that we are here for you every day of the week because we do know that shift happens. And so when it does, you can reach out to us on your favorite social media platform at Overnight Show, and be sure to send us your viewers vault question of the week. Anything around relationships, love, or sex to overnightshift@gmail.com, or you can go to our website, overnightshift.com, and click on the contact us section. All right, so that is the end of our day. One final thought. Just remember, it's overnight as in N-I-T-E, not N-I-G-H-T. So, and that is the quickest way to find us is just to put it all together, Overnight Shift and Overnight Show on your favorite social media platform. Well, that is the end of the show. Thank you, Rodney, for being an amazing co-host.
Thank you for being one as well, Dry.
Whatever. All right, we will see y'all same place, same time next week, right here on the Overnight Shift. Good night.
When hard conversations happen and juicy topics come to life. Ow.
Good night, everybody.
I said, oh.
You said what?
Good night.